he's getting it now.
Hey everyone, welcome to Metal Customs. Today we're back on the 67 F100 Ranger project, and it's coming along really well. Quentin finally has sanded to his hands, pretty much about fall off. Trying to get, I think that was some lacquer paint on that thing, because it was a dog to sand off. Took a lot of time and a lot of sandpaper. I mean, even starting out with 40 grit, it was on there. But he's got it to the point where we can start the body work on it, so that we can get sealer and primer on it and hurry up and get this thing painted and knocked out. But let me show you where we're at. We did get the bed off of it so we can work it. And we found a problem. The owner said that the fuse for the brake and tail light kept blowing. Well, we found that problem. I'll show that to you as well. Like I say, this hood was already primered. Somebody's using that just basic red oxide primer, so it's sanded out fine, no stress there. But everything else was a total pain. You see he's already started with some filler and spots and getting everything. So this is what we do. You got spots you need, just take a little piece of tape. Because in a vehicle like this, especially when we're going to paint it black, everything's got to be perfect. So just take a little dab of tape here and there and put it wherever you find a dent or you got a hole that needs to be filled, or such as that. Like I say, back of the cab, not looking too bad. He's got all that sanded down, roof sanded down. You see he's got some tape up there. Now that's where some little dents are that needs to be fixed. But all in all, it's coming around. But yeah, when we was pulling the bed off, had to pull the wiring, of course, out. And well, y'all can see, that's all bare wires right there. And it's actually worse on the other side. So yeah, all of that short now was causing that fuse to blow. Oh, you got them, Quinn? Yeah, there we go. Y'all see all that crap? Yeah, that'll do it. That's alright, we'll just rewire the rear of the truck. No big deal, and we'll get that straightened out. The frame looks good. Structurally, this is a good sound truck. And like I say, whoever done the previous work on it does a pretty good work. The bed's coming along just fine. We're just about ready to start body working it out. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There are some waves down through there. Maybe y'all can see that, especially in this spot here. That's where the trim was and had all them holes. It's like everywhere there's a hole, there's a dent. So, what Quentin's doing, and we do this a lot. See what he's doing right now? Yeah, he just throwed it on the floor because he don't like it no more. That's just a big Bondo spreader. Now, when he spreads his fiberglass, he'll have it perfect all the way down the truck. What this does, that makes us a perfect line, which will straighten out any waves that we have here and any in and out that we have here. And when he goes to sand, she'll be a lot straighter and a lot smoother, be less sanded, therefore saving the customer some money. But yeah, doing stuff like this, like I said, I've done it on the Mustang project, for those of y'all have seen that video, and hey, it works. It's a time saver. But yeah, those trucks coming along. Like I say, we'll just keep you up to date as we go. But the first thing is this bed. We want to get it body worked. Then we'll run to the cab and work on it. And say there's a lot. I mean, you can see the dent in here. Yeah, y'all can see it at this angle. You can't get up in here. Some of the other dents, like this one, was real bad. It can barely touch it from the inside. But some of the others is able to get up there and use a hammer and dolly to get out. But them there, you can't. You have this in the way and it goes down and there's just no room to get up in there and work the stupid thing. But it is what it is, so we'll get it worked. Alright, Quentin's got the hood, tailgate, and the two fenders in here. He's getting a sealer on them. We've actually modified the sealer, guys. Let me tell you what we did. We're still around 28 psi on the gun, but what we've done is it mixes a ratio of 4 to 1, and we're mixing it 4:1 to 1, with the other one part being thinner. And with the primer sealer, it's working out great. It's laying down really smooth. I'll show you here on the truck. But yeah, he's getting these. You about ready to flip the hood, or is it going to be a while?
I got to mix another one, so it's still a little soft.
Okay, we'll wait a couple, maybe after lunch?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, maybe after lunch we'll flip the hood. Alright, but all that's looking good, but let me show you on the truck where he's at. Like some of y'all already know, what we want to do is get these two painted, get the back of the cab and the front of the bed painted, and get the truck back together, and then do everything. But you can see how smooth. Yeah, that dot right there, remember, that's on the lens. I can't get it cleaned off. Yeah, that's not something in the paint. But you can see how smooth that sealer's turning out now. And that's what we wanted. Adding a little extra thinner really, really done the trick. Alright, so I'm going to let him keep on shooting sealer, and we'll just keep on keeping on. Alright guys, Quentin got his sanding, his sealer. I don't know why I keep calling it sanding sealer. That's from my old days back in high school in wood shop, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it sort of got stuck in my head. But no, this is not sanding sealer. Or, well, we're sealing over stuff that was sanded, so therefore I may be correct.
You are not totally wrong.
But anyway, whatever you want to call it, this gray stuff that comes out of the air gun, that's what he put on there. Yeah, I see that scratch. Where'd that come from?
I have no idea.
Well, that's right. I mean, it's just sealer. We spray sealer on, and then it's going to show us all the bad spots. But yeah, sealer laid on really well. And also, bonus, let me show you what else he got done. Quentin was kicking ass today. Yep, it involves walking, y'all. Come on with me. He got the cab and the bed. Got them sealed, painted, and cleared. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, you're not even really going to see it once the vehicle's together. But, in my opinion, this is the way to do it. Now, we'll come in here tomorrow morning, and we can put this bed back on the truck and get everything hooked back up. And Quinn's got, you ain't got a whole lot more sanding to do before you shoot the whole truck, right?
Tops and a couple little spots.
Alright. Yeah, we'll get some sealer on the whole truck. But we'll just, we can just take these off around here where we don't mess up our black. But yeah, cool, it's coming right along. Well, got her off here in the paint booth. As you can see, we've shot one coat of the sealer. And that showed us a lot of spots that were imperfect. So Quentin went back through here and resanded and just really, I mean, he took his time, but he didn't waste no time. But this thing's looking really, really good. Everything's feeling pretty smooth. And I believe that he's got it. So what we're going to do today is get this thing wiped down. He washed it yesterday. And go ahead and get another coat of sealer on it. And probably go ahead and get another coat, or get about 2 coats of the high build primer on this thing. And I think she'll look pretty good. And here we have it, guys. Got the bodywork finished up on her. And like I say, we've already had some sealer primer on there. Put a little bit more sealer on the spots that we went back through. And now we got a good coat, or 2 good coats of high build on it. So yeah, she's almost ready for paint. From here, I don't know if we're going to paint it. The customer is changing his mind. But if you were going to paint from here with the high build primer on it, at this point you would go and we would sand this thing down, block sand it with 400. And then any little spots or anything like that, we would go ahead and repair. And then get her all cleaned up, washed and ready and wiped down and ready for paint. But yeah, I mean, bodywork turned out really well on it. Yeah, and I mean, the primer's laid down good. So hard to beat. I mean, that is a good looking old truck. Well, everyone, I reckon that's going to wrap it up for this episode on the 67 F100. Like I say, not sure where we're going from here. I'm waiting on my customer to come down and take a look at it, and we're going to discuss what he wants to do next. But as a project goes, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of body work on this truck. Y'all seen that in a couple of videos that we made. But we got it all done. Got the sealer on there, got the high build on there. The old truck's really shaping up and looking nice. Well, y'all, if you would, throw me down some comments. Tell me what you think about the old truck. If you're able, hit us up on Patreon and or the Super Thanks. It'd be very, very much appreciated. And please, like, share, and subscribe. Again, appreciate it much. Till the next one, we hope that everyone has a fantastic day.